Now we've got to trace over our PDF. So basically we're going to go to our terrain tab and we're going to use that button there, which is the site boundary. So if we click on that, all we have to do is just roughly, but accurate, I'll just turn my author off by coming down to the bottom right hand corner so that I can just pick on the angle. So I'm basically just picking into those 4 points there. Once I pick the last one, if you right click and go finish, you'll find that you're in there. So now we've traced over that, we can now make it more accurate. So to do that, if I grab the side, so I can actually move that image out of the road if I want to, which I might do just to sort of help you see what's happening there. So you can see there's my boundary. So this side here, if I double click on it, I will open up the site boundary edge dialog box. And basically what I do now is I can type in the accurate dimensions. So you can see what I've got there from picking. I've got 39,909. Basically what I want is 40,234. Now on that side, if that's going to be the road or down here is going to be the road, depending on what it is, we might need a setback. So over here where it's got setback, let's say that's going to be a side boundary and we're a metre off that side. So we can type in a setback if you wish to. And then come down to your bearing. So you can see the forward bearing is 83 degrees and the back bearing is 263 degrees. So if you refer back over here to your survey, you'll see that it's 84 degrees and one minute. So basically you can click over here, highlight all of that and just go 84, D for degrees, and then 01 minute, which is just your little button on your keyboard next to your enter key. So once I've done that and click into the back bearing, you'll see that that adjusts to be the proper degree symbol and so on. So then that, once I hit OK now, we'll just adjust that boundary to be correct. So now if I work my way around, if I go onto this boundary here, and basically that's going to be 10,052, I think it is, 10,052, and working on my forward or my back bearing. If I'm looking down the bottom here, because they're all parallel, so I'm 354, so it's going to be a back bearing this time. So it's 354 degrees, D for degrees, and I'll just assume it's 01 because I can't see it on there. If I just go 01 minutes, click back up there and hit OK, that will adjust it. I didn't set the setback, so I'll just go back in and let's say that's the front, so I want 6 meters setback. Hit OK, you can see that I've got a 6 meter setback. And down here on my other side boundary, it's going to be 40,234. Again, if there's a setback, type it in, and my bearing is going to be the 8401. So you can see it's 84. Well, I can just click on partial of that bearing and just go 01 and make it the minute. Click into the forward just so it changes both and hit OK, and you can see I've got that. Now my last boundary, I just have to leave that as it is. You can see it's correct, but sometimes you might find that it might be out by a millimetre or two. Don't worry about that because surveying work to some sort of tolerance of about 50 mil or so. But you will see that in this case, the length is correct and the bearing is correct. So basically, if you want to have a setback, let's say the back boundary is 2 meters, just create the setback, and there you have it. If I just move this out of the road now. So what I've done is I've traced over that, and now I've got my proper boundary in there.